Hi everyone, welcome to another Greenleaf Terrain showcase. This time I have a custom set of bolt action terrain. I have a few miniatures here, a fully painted, I think it's a Panzer III, German Panzer III, and then there's a Hungarian guy that's not fully painted here just for some scale. But there is five buildings, I think five tree stands, two hills. One of them is off in the corner over here. The other one's in the corner here. There's a pond. There's a set of 6 custom-built fences. And then this set features 2 of my new resin casted molds. So two of the molds cast up these sandbag walls. So there's a straight section that get cast out. And then there's a corner section. And then there's also a curved section. And the curved section actually fits really well there's larger groups of miniatures. And they tuck in there really nicely. So I built everything around kind of these bolt action miniatures for scale, and it fits out pretty perfectly. And then there's these resin cast walls as well. So there's the mold makes it 5 different walls. So I will jump the camera off the tripod and we will check everything out a little bit closer. So starting over here, we got this pond. And there is one of the hills. And there is this medium-sized rectangle building. There's a smaller rectangle building as well. And then there's this guy here. I got broken glass in the windows. There's also not a ton of rubble inside the buildings, just for ease of access of play and placing miniatures places, so not falling all over the place and tippy and everything. I understand it look cooler, but these guys are built for gameplay and not for display purposes, so you gotta do a couple things differently. And then you got my sandbag wall here. There's some bird excrement, is the white stuff that's on the roofs. There's one of the tree stands back here. Got line of sight, kind of like blocking clumps in places, and then there's good lines of path to get through. All the trees are also removable. Smaller one there. And then there's 2 of the tree stands back there with the resin walls running through them. These guys got a little bit of a broken part there. And there's the other tree stand in the back there. This tree stand features like a little built fortification. Other hill. And then there's this building. It's got some solid walls for cover and whatnot. And then there's 2 more of these resin cast walls. I'll probably sell them more if I do them painted just with gray tones and a little bit of weathering. This was just painted up to match this guy's chimney. Get out of the way. Get out of the way and turn. Sorry. Out of the way and turn, and then you can see that chimney. And it goes on the inside. Somewhere in here, there's a fireplace. Yeah, there's a closed door on this building, an open door with some little bit of boarding up that's been done. I think that's pretty much everything. So that gives you a closer look at the set overall. If you're interested in a custom set like this or a other set, you can email me at greenleafterrain@gmail.com. If you're also interested in inquiring about the resin walls or sandbags, I can also get you prices on that before I get them on my website. Other than that, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and happy wargaming.